Hi everybody, Splatter Trigger here, and today I'm going to be showcasing some games I've picked up in probably like the last 5 to 6 weeks or so. And they're only for the DS, the Wii, and there's one actually PS2 game that I picked up that is kind of odd because I had to grab it after I played it over a friend's house a few weeks ago. Now, there are other games I've picked up in the last month or so, but they're all part of a retro collection that I'm trying to complete, and I'm not going to be showcasing them in this video. When I have that collection complete, I'll be showing that probably, who knows when I'll get around to that, because I still have yet to complete it. And if any of you are wondering what I'm talking about, then you got to go over and join Gamesandme. Go over to the chat room, because I've been over when I'm in the chat, I've been talking it up a lot and asking other members questions in certain games I'm trying to complete, and I'll be putting in the description box the links to Gamesandme's YouTube channel and their the website for the forum in the chat, which I suggest if you're not a member, go over and join, because there's a great group of people over there. Most of them are actually YouTube users you probably already know. So I'm going to start off here quickly with, I actually forgot to mention earlier, but a GBA title that I picked up. Capcom Classics, it's still sealed. Don't pay attention to the 1999 logo there. I actually paid $6 for it at FYE, and I don't know if I'll actually open this up, but it was nice to find. Next up, for the DS, will be Final Fantasy 3 and 4. Couldn't go wrong with these. This one I actually got on the game day sale, I think it was. It was in that bin, you know, for the 15 bucks, and can't go wrong with that for a Final Fantasy game. And I've never actually played either one of these, so. And I had to get these next two. I'm not a big fan of the series, but two treasure games, and I had to grab them because you can't go wrong with treasure, people. So I got Bleach, Blade of Fate, and Dark Souls. And like I said, I'm not a fan of the anime, but I like what I see here so far, and they're interesting fighters. I've got to put a little bit more time into them, but because they are treasure, I have to pick up anything that's treasure. Next up, for $9.99, I picked up Retro Atari. Can't pass this up for $9.99, people. It's got I don't know what the heck's got it. Oh, Asteroids, Missile Command, Centipede. I can't tell what else is on. There's 10 games all here, and all in all. I haven't actually played it yet. I just bought it actually probably about 2 hours ago before I did this, but I had to showcase it. Next up, this is for you, Chocolates, but I got Space Invaders Extreme used as well. Used my Edge card here. Obviously, I'm a retro gamer, so I'm a big fan of the original, and I played some of the incarnations like on the PS1. But hopefully this will live up to what I've been hearing from retro. So, Space Invaders Extreme. And this next title I've actually looked for quite some time, and I was glad that I found it also today in the used bin for a decent price, and it's also complete. Yoshi's Island DS. So I look forward to actually putting time in this as well, since it's just a recent purchase. Next up, Super Robot Tyson. Now, I was on the fence about this game because mech RPG kind of deal, but I watched a lot of game trailers for this, and a lot of people on YouTube have purchased this game and given it very good reviews. So being on the fence, I hopped over, grabbed myself a copy. I actually have another copy coming from Amazon, which I think it's going for $31 brand new. And this is the type of game where there's a few titles you'll see me over my, if you know that when I do come to collecting, that I'll pick up and I'll play one, and the other one I'll always keep sealed, and this happens to be one of these titles. So this is going to be my opened copy. Haven't played it yet, though. Also picked it up today. Next up is the infamous Tokyo Beatdown, which everybody's been grabbing lately. And this one right here, I've actually played to completion. I love it. If you're a fan of Double Dragon or Streets of Rage, it's right up there with that. And it's got its flaws, but it's a very quick game. The dialogue is hysterical. The story is hysterical. Some of the combo moves are not to be, you know, they're not that great, but despite its flaws, it's an awesome game. You should check it out if you get the chance. And Chocolates did an awesome review on this game, so if you haven't watched it yet, head over and check out his review. Next up, I got this off of eBay. It was Mario vs. Donkey Kong 2, March of the Minis. I've been looking for this game since I got my DS back in January, and I was pretty happy to find this on eBay. It's complete, and with shipping, I paid $19 for it. And in my area where I live, none of the GameStops carry this. I found one copy, and it was cart only, and I'm not down with that. I have to always, when I buy something, it has to be complete. So I'm pretty happy. This and Henry Hatsworth is what I'm currently playing on the DS. I'm loving this. I can't put it down. You know, if I get a little frustrated or bored with this, then I go on to Henry Hatsworth. But what do I mean bored? I can't get bored with this. And last of the DS purchases before I go on to the PS2 and the Wii ones, I had to leave the sticker price on this because I was laughing my ass off when I found it. And for $2.99, I think I found the biggest steal on the DS yet. I think it was one of the launch titles or around the launch. Just because of the title. Sprung. A game where everyone scores for $2.99. Yeah, it's obviously a dating sim that Ubisoft brought over here or developed. I know nothing about this game. I'll probably never play it, but for $2.99 in the title, it was well worth it. Next up is a PS2 title I picked up. Now my PS2 isn't hooked up, but I discovered this game a few weeks ago over a friend's house. And it actually came out during my gaming retirement or hiatus or however you want to look at it. And it blew me away, and I'm currently looking for a sealed copy for it. And I know a lot of you have already played it, but it's an awesome game, and it just grabbed me in such a way that I actually might hook up my PS2 just to play this game. Odin Spear. Everybody's got it, and I'm sorry I was out of the game when this came out. And it just blows my mind. I love the art on it, and there's nothing that I can't say that hasn't already been said about this game, and I look forward to putting in more time, whether at my house or sneaking over to my buddy's house every week and playing it over there. Now I got two Wii titles I picked up. Well, I picked up, a while back. This one I did anyway. It's Castle of Shigami 3 or Shigami no Shiro 3. I actually had the import on GameCube, and I'm a big fan of shmups, so I had to grab this for $19.99. And I love it. I love it. This is the first shmup I've played in years, and I can't get enough of it. It's also one that I actually play this a lot when my daughter takes her nap during the day. So if you're a big shmup fan and you own a Wii and you haven't checked it out, pick up Castle of Shigami 3. And finally, the last game that I picked up, I actually got it last Friday, and this is also a game I cannot put down. During the day, I've been playing a stage here and there, and I own the original on PS1, but it's been so long since I played it, and I don't have the original anymore anyway, so I can't really compare the two, so I'm not going to compare it to what the past predecessor was. But this incarnation of Klonoa, the remake, I love it. I can't put it down also, because like I said, I'm a retro gamer. I love platformers, shmups, and JRPGs, but Klonoa, if you own a Wii, I highly suggest you check this out for $29.99. And that's about it for my recent pickups in the last 5 or 6 weeks. In the future, you're going to be seeing, I have another of my eBay, it's going to be a rare auction unboxing. There's a few titles I got in a group. And going to be doing probably I'll probably be doing an Xbox collection soon. There's not many titles there. I wasn't a big supporter of the original Xbox. But before I leave here, I just want to also wish Steph's 2 Deaf and Dog in My Lens a happy Mother's Day. Take care, all.